MiniWarGamer Dave here from MiniWarGaming.com, here with my wife Farrah. Welcome Wargamers to another Warhammer 40k Battle Report. This is going to be part of the Slow Growth series. In this particular video, we are going to be fighting each other, and we're going to do something different. We've never actually fought with points before, or with power. It's always just been rule of cool. Whatever next unit we add to the armies is the cool thing to do, and we're going to do it. We're going to learn as we go along. In this video, we're going to build lists from the beginning using points, and then field them against each other. So the lists are going to be a little bit varied and different than how you've been used to seeing them. So let's take a look at the armies.
We play and call it work.
Ready to build my Blood Angels battalion. So I get to choose 2 HQ. Obviously, my first choice is Mephiston. Couple of reasons. I've played him, I know how to play him. Second reason is, why would I not bring a Psyker to battle with me? Blood Angels have Psykers, they are my favorite. So they come to battle, because that's a whole other phase that I get that Dave doesn't. My second HQ choice is a Smash Captain. I'm gonna name him Fontaeus. He's going to be my Warlord in this battle. His warlord trait is Selfless Valor, and his relic is the Hammer of Baal. Today, Mephiston's psychic abilities will be the Quickening, Wings of Sanguinius, and Bloodlance. My troops choice will be my Intercessors because I know how to play them. I know what to expect from them. I know what they do. They're equipped with auto bolt rifles because that's how I play. For elites, I've got an Invictor Tactical Warsuit. Never tried that before, so let's bring some guns to the battle. And of course, no battle for me would be complete without my Death Company. So as my second elite choice, here they are, equipped with chain swords and bolt pistols, and jump packs. And to round things out, I'm bringing my Baal Predator, equipped with Flamestorm Cannon, Heavy Flamer, and Storm Bolter. This brings me to exactly 1,000 points for this battalion. So this is my battalion. I'm missing my Sanguinary Guard, but I couldn't make it work within 1,000 points. So hopefully these guys bring us a win.
Now taking a look at the 1,000 points of Black Legion that I have crafted. This is different than the units in the army that I've been fielding against Farrah thus far. It's a little bit changed up, just to kind of go with the theme of changing up the armies a little bit. It is a battalion detachment. For my HQ, we got 2 here. My Thunderhammer wielding Chaos Lord. His warlord trait is First Amongst Traitors, which activate the Death to the False Emperor on 5+ for himself, plus friendly units that are close by, which is nice, seeing as that we're fighting Blood Angels. And his artifact is the Sightless Helm, which increases his damage output by 1. Oh, no, it increases the AP of his weapon by 1, but subtracts 1 from his Ballistic skill, which isn't a big deal, because I'm not bringing him for shooting. For my second HQ choice, I got a Lord Discordant. Switched out the autocannon for a Baal Flamer. He's going to be trampling on the battlefield, and you've never fought against him. So, oh, you have fought against him.
Sure have.
Really? Oh, in the last
Of course I
game.
have.
What, do you remember it?
Yes.
Was it traumatizing?
We won't talk about it.
Take that as a yes. For troops, we have 2 squads of Chaos Space Marines, pretty bare bones. We have bolters on them, nothing special in those units. We have another squad of, or a squad of cultists to round out the troops' choice selections. And then we have a unit of 5 Terminators. Each is equipped with a power hammer. Nope, that would be insanely awesome. I meant to say power axe. Can you imagine that? Each one with a power hammer? I wonder what army can do that. Not Chaos Space Marines. And then on my champion, I have a Power Fist and a Combi Melta. The other one have Combi Bolters. And then for heavy support, I got Reaper Chain Can shooting Havocs. Now these guys you have not seen. So you don't know what the devastation they can cause is. So that's going to be fun for me to see. The look on your face as those are blasting your Blood Angels all the way down to, it's going to say, a place where they should belong. How about in their minds, suffering from the Black Rage? It's so brutal. 3 rhinos here, 1 for each Chaos Space Marine squad, plus 1 for the Havocs, because I want them to be mobile as well. And that is 1,500 points of Black Legion. 15.
Whoa.
1,000 points.
That would not be fair.
It's not what it is. I'm so used to 15, though. I'm not used to doing 1,000 points.
Okay, when you said rhinos,
yeah,
something clicked, because, okay, so all I can think about is when our kids were little, and you would put them in hampers and push them around on the floor, and our daughter would always say, I want to go for a wide and a wino.
Me and the rhino.
You're in the rhino! Yay! Whoa! Whoa!
I didn't actually know what a rhino was. Now I know what a rhino is.
Sweet! Terrain has been set up. We're going to do Eternal War Crusade. Let's see who will be attacker defender. We're going to roll. I got the black dice. Farrah has the Alpha Legion dice. You get to choose who's the attacker, who's the defender.
I'll attack.
Okay, you'll be the attacker?
Yeah.
So that means I am the defender, therefore I choose deployment.
Pretty straightforward deployment here. Everything's on the line. Really the only special thing is that my Smash Captain is tucked away back here to support my Death Company. My Invictor Warsuit is so far up the board here because of his Concealed Positions special ability. And he's starting on the objective.
This is my counter deployment. I have a squad of Havocs inside this Rhino and a squad of Chaos Space Marines inside that Rhino on that objective back there. Over here we have my Chaos Lord with a squad of Chaos Space Marines inside the same Rhino. Not quite on that objective right there, but soon will be. And then on this side we have the Lord Discordant supporting the squad of Cultists with the objective pretty far up there. They're going to have to advance in order for them to hold it. Lord Discordant moves 12 inches, so he'll be able to hold it, but I want to move him up closer so that I can attack that Invictor Warsuit, because I'm a little bit scared of him. I know his damage output. My Terminators are in the Teleportarium, so they will be coming on later on in the game. Mission we're doing today is taken from Chapter Approved 2019. It is Eternal War Crusade. There are 6 objective markers on the battlefield, and we start scoring at the start of the second battle round. You score if you're within 3 inches of the center of it, which is why, my guess is why Farrah started her Death Company on the battlefield. And because why everything is on the battlefield, except for my Terminators, which is basically, you know, they're going to come in and support whatever they need to support. But that's what it is. It's pretty straightforward. There is Line Breaker, Slay the Warlord, and First Strike as well. Farrah, as the attacker, you are deciding to go first, unless I seize the initiative.
Don't.
If I roll a 6, I'm going to steal it from you.
Don't.
What if I want to? See, on that 6, that counts as a steal.
But don't.
But I'm just going to do it, and I'm going to see your face as I do.
You're not.
You're so happy I don't.
I told you don't. We're going to get started. First, I want to just mention that Dave and I have gone over many strategies for how I'm going to start here. Because as a new player, let's be honest, I don't know all the strategies, right? I'm really very new at this, and I'm just kind of figuring it out. So, Dave has been very kind at teaching me all different kinds of strategies. We've discussed all different kinds of scenarios. In the end, what I do is my choice, though. So, what I'm about to do is a scenario that we discussed, and the one I'm going to go with. Because your Havocs pose such a threat, I'm going to spend 2 command points and use the Forlorn Fury stratagem and move my Death Company up before the first battle round begins. My goal here is to charge your Rhino and neutralize your Havocs.
Spend 2.
Gone. I'm going to roll to advance just because I can.
Plus an extra inch for Red Thirst. You're tense.
There's so many of them. It's going to take me a minute.
Say that to an orc player.
Why?
Because it's a horde army, and they have like 10 times the amount.
Oh, this already feels like so many.
I know. 10 as opposed to the 5 that you normally have.
Holy Hannah. And now for the actual movement phase of turn 1. Bring these guys up here. They're going to be more than an inch away from the base. I'm going to try to surround here as best I can. Moving my Smash Captain up to support my Death Company. And I'm going to advance, so rolling, adding 1 because of Red Thirst. So I get to move him 16. Boop. Just going to move my intercessors onto the objective. I'm going to move Mephiston up 7. Just get him a little closer to that objective. And we'll use him again on the second phase. I've pre-measured this. My intercessors are currently 9 inches away from the center of that objective. So I'll move them up there 6, so they'll be 3 inches away holding that objective. Gonna move my Bale Predator up 12 inches right here because I don't want that Lord Discordant to be able to move through here and get my Invictor Warsuit. Or my interceptors, because I want them to hold that objective. So maybe my Bale Predator can just hold things off for a while. Psychic phase now. I'm going to use Wings of Sanguinius and move Mephiston. If I get my roll, I'll move him as 12 inches up and I'll fit him right in that pocket over here. Good. Make my roll. And I've pre-measured this, so I know that Mephiston can move up, and I'm going to kind of stick him in there. With Mephiston where he currently is, the closest enemy unit is that Lord Discordant, and I'm within 18 inches of him, so I'm going to smite him. Rolling for smite. Oh my gosh! That should have been such an easy roll.
It should have been. Are you going to let it go? Or are you going to command point? We roll at 1.
Yes.
You really? You really going to do it?
Oh, okay, so that tells me I shouldn't do it.
I wouldn't.
Why?
Because it's only a little bit, like, I don't know. I personally wouldn't. It's up to you. I'm not saying whatever. Like, I wouldn't if I was playing.
Okay, well, now I can't.
Okay.
All right, I will not.
And that's the psychological tactic that I'm telling you because I actually want you to not.
Here's a funny little rule. Only one of my guys gets to fire a grenade in the shooting phase instead of all the guys. Don't really understand why, but here we go. It's a crack grenade because that's the better choice than the frag grenade. Hitting on 3s. And of course I roll a 1 because that's what I do. But because my Smash Captain... trying to think of all the right words here, guys. My Smash Captain is within 6 inches of my Death Company. I get to re-roll failed hit rolls. Is that correct? Of 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
That
all
is
right.
correct. Yeah. It's so like it's in your.
Goodness.
And that's the cool thing because it's in your brain, and it's just a matter of articulating it. Like
Seriously?
I know that you know it.
Tumbling around all inside there, making me crazy. So if it comes out with me sounding like, I don't know what the heck's going on, it's because it's all this stuff tumbling around inside of my brain. So I'm going to re-roll that failed hit roll. And I get it.
Yeah.
Wounding on 5s. No. Shooting with my bolt pistols now. Hitting on 3s. Re-rolling 1s. 7 hits. Wounding on 5s.
2.
3 up save for me. Failed them both.
Oh, good.
10 down to 8 wounds left on my Rhino.
Okay.
Ping ping, thank you very much. My Havocs have been woken up and they're saying, what's going on outside?
Smash Captain shooting with his bolt pistol. Oh. Hitting on 2s.
And that's a hit.
Yeah. Wounding on 5s. No, that was
That
backwards.
was opposite.
What?
It's just...
Intercessors shooting at your Rhino with their auto bolt rifles. 15 shots. Hitting on 3s. And I am not able to re-roll those 1s because they are out of range of my Smash Captain. Wounding on 5s.
Oh.
That's pretty good.
No AP on this. 3 up save. All but 1. 1 goes through for 1 damage. I'm down to 7 wounds on my Rhino.
These intercessors are shooting on that Rhino over there. 15 shots with their auto bolt rifles, hitting on 3s. Holy 1s. Wounding on 5s. Holy mackerel.
2. 3 up saves. Oh, 1 goes through.
Shooting on your Rhino, the one over there with the Warlord in it, with my Invictor Warsuit. I'm going to combine the shots of my Heavy Bolter and my Heavy Stubber. Heavy Stubber, because it's the same roll to wound. So, 9 shots, hitting on 3s. That was a bad roll. Wounding on 5s. Also a bad roll.
Wow.
Let's see if my autocannon fares any better. 6 shots hitting on 3s. Wounding on 4s. Okay, there we go.
Devastator Doctrine, AP2 on this, so I got a 5-up save. Saved 1, 3 go through. So a total of 6, I am down to 3.
Nothing else is in ranged fire, and looking back, I should have moved my intercessors up a little bit so that they were still holding the objective, but that would have put them in range for this phase. Dang it.
That would have been a better choice.
Would have been a better choice.
Yeah.
Okay, lesson learned.
Now I'm okay with saying move them forward an inch because you would have had you remembered to, and you're still learning, so I will say that. It is up to you. I will give it to you.
Seriously?
Yep.
God, I feel like that's a cheat.
Hey, you should, you know what, roll a dice on a 4+, do it.
Okay.
Because
All right.
dice gods are like, Farrah's still learning, and give her a break, Dave. Oh, okay. I guess they think you should learn from this.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel that way too, actually. I feel like you gave me ideas of things to do. Ultimately, I decided, and you asked me in my movement phase if I wanted to move those intercessors, and I said, no, I just want them to hold the objective.
That is true. I
I
did ask you.
didn't think that by moving them over the objective, they were still holding it, right? I could have kept them within the 3 inches of the objective, and then they probably would have been in range to shoot. Charge phase now, and my death company is going in to charge your rhino.
Overwatching with my bolter, getting 1 hit and wounding on a 4. That's nothing.
Rolling for my charge, I'll add 1 because of Red Thirst. That's 10.
That is definitely 10.
So Dave just taught me this cool thing called the wrapping technique. How pretty is that? So my death company is gonna unleash a little black rage on this rhino. Gonna destroy that sucker and all the havocs inside.
Well, that's what she said.
Spending 1 command point on Hammer of Wrath stratagem because I just finished my charge. So I get to roll 10 dice. On every 5+, it's a mortal wound.
Ugh.
1, 2,
4.
3, 4!
Yeah, that's a big deal.
That's a big deal. That 6 becomes a 5. Hitting now with my chainswords, getting 50 hits because of Shock Assault, Black Rage, and Chainsword. Why are you laughing at me?
Because you said it funny.
I'm sorry.
There's Shock Assault.
I'm trying to remember it all. Okay, so here's
No, you're right. You're right. You're right. Okay.
Here's the first 25.
Uh-huh.
Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 4s because of Red Thirst.
Oh.
Hitting on 3s.
Oh. 3-up save. I need to make a lot of these. I only have 3 wounds left. So I can't fail 3. Oh, and I fail exactly 3. Now, see, now this is the dilemma because no, it's no question. I have to re-roll one of these with a command point, otherwise my Havocs are dead. And if my Havocs die, that's bad. So obviously I don't want that to happen.
But that's the point, that your Havocs die.
That is the point. So command point re-roll. And I make it.
Oh!
Down to 7. I must say that that gave me a scare.
That was supposed to work.
It really was.
Almost worked.
It almost did, but it didn't. And now we have to live with these life choices.
Now all my death company are gonna die.
Well, not necessarily, because you wrapped me in such a way where I can't disembark, and I can't pull out of combat. So my only thing that I can do now is attack your death company by charging into close combat, because I can't shoot at them. So I have to do that. If I want to save my Havocs, like, you still made it difficult for me, right? Because if you destroy my tank, my Havocs are still dead, and that would happen in my turn, which would be bad. So for me to actually do something here, I got to kill enough of your death companies so that my Havocs can actually escape out of the Rhino when you destroy it.
Okay.
Black Legion turn 1, movement phase. This is what I'm going to do. First things first, my cultists are going to move forward and advance 4 inches for a total of 10. Reason why I'm doing that is because I want to go on the objective and hold it, make it so it's hard for you
There's a lot of bodies on there, and you're going to have to chew through a lot of them in order to actually do anything. Meaning, getting me off of it, because I want to score some points at the beginning of my next turn. Next, my Lord Discordant is going to move right here. My Chaos Lord is going to disembark, and then he's going to move in this direction. He's going to help out these Havocs. Chaos Space Marines inside this Rhino will disembark and move so that they are on this objective. This Rhino will disembark its occupants as well. They're going to go right behind Chaos Lord. Let's see if this Rhino can actually repair. On a 6 it does. It does not. This Rhino over here on a 6 it repairs a wound. It does actually. Wow. Goes up to 2. Gonna move this Rhino over here. He's bracketed, so that's his full distance. This Rhino, on the other hand, can move his full distance, and he will move there to hold this objective. On the shooting phase now, starting with my Lord Discordant, it's going to shoot his Bale Flamer at your intercessors back there, because he can, and he wants to. D6 shots, 4, that's not bad. Auto hitting, wounding on 3s. Getting 2.
Minus 2 AP, 5 up save. Save 1.
So 1 dies because it's flat 2 damage. Boom. This Rhino will fire at the death. Oh, they can't. They're in combat. Never mind. It's going to have to be at those intercessors. So hitting you on 3s and wounding you on 4s. 3 wounds.
3 up save.
1 wound on 1 guy. These Chaos Marines will fire at those intercessors back there. 1 shot each with their bolters. That's all hits and wounding on 4s. 3 wounds.
3 up save.
1 guy is wounded once.
You love picking off my intercessors.
Well, I'm not exactly picking them off. Only 2 of these Chaos Marines are in range and have line of sight to your intercessors back there. So hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s because of my nearby Chaos Lord. 2 hits and wounding on 4s.
Well, you miss.
Well, hello, Jay. Nice to see you today. Now for the charge phase. Over here, starting with my Rhino. My Rhino is going to charge your Bale Predator. I need a 10-inch here for the charge. That's outside of the range of your weapons. With the exception of your Storm Bolter, you can shoot with that.
Overwatch, 4 shots, hitting on 6s.
Nothing.
And again, the Overwatch never works.
Ah, it doesn't work. I need a 10 here, Fair. And I'm hoping this works because it'll soak up the Overwatch and it'll make it so the Lord Discordant doesn't get flamed in his face. 7.
That was hard to get a 10.
Absolutely would be. Yeah, I would have to re-roll that into a 6, so I'm not going to. So let's just say that that didn't work. Well, I'm dead otherwise, so let's just do the Lord Discordant into your... Yeah, into your Bale Pred. And you know what? You are... It's just your Bale Pred.
Overwatching with my Heavy Flamers.
5.
5. Wounding on 5s.
Oh my goodness!
Oh my goodness!
Devastator Doctrine, so -2 for me, so I need a 4 up here. Save 3 of them. 1 goes through for 1 damage. I will take it down to 11 wounds.
Flamestorm Cannon.
Oh!
Wounding on 4s.
And that's 4 wounds.
4 wounds.
5 up save for me now because of your Devastator Doctrine. So, save 2. 2 go through for 4 damage, and I'm down to 7.
I just realized something.
What?
4 wounds, all in Overwatch. Usually I say Overwatch sucks.
That's normally what you say.
Anything.
Yeah, but it did something there.
Okay, Bailey Boy is performing well today. Storm Bolters hitting on 6s. 1 hit. Wounding on 5s. Nah.
This is where I get you, Fair. Gonna get you. Getting a 5, that's enough. So here we go. I mean, it's kind of what you wanted, right? You wanted to protect your other stuff.
Sure.
So there you go. So I'm going to actually go here. And then I'll pile in even more around you. Now over here on this side of the battlefield, let's do the Chaos Lord into the Death Company. You're already engaged in combat. You cannot overwatch. I'm just going to simply roll for his charge. And getting a 5, which that is enough, just barely though. Boop. As an insurance policy, this unit of Chaos Space Marines will charge the Death Company. I don't think so. Not today. What about this unit? Should they charge? See, that's a hard one. Because I need to stay on the objective at the beginning of your turn, which would be best case scenario for me. I think that would be good. So I'm going to just keep them there. On second thought, I'm going to charge in because Khorne wants it. Because look, if I charge in, then that forces your decision-making process because they would not have gone yet. And I'm going to definitely go with my Lord first. So you can either attack my Lord and then my Chaos Space Marines get to attack you, or you attack my Chaos Space Marines and my Lord remains untouched. So I want to give you that option because I'm kind and thoughtful like that. So that's the best face ever. That just means you're not quite sure what's going to happen.
I'm not. I just like killing your Lord, though.
Okay.
So leave him open for me to get.
I'll give you a chance to kill him.
Yeah.
How about that?
Sure.
They're going to charge in. Boop. 4, that's definitely enough. I've charged in such a way where they are all on the objective, making sure to stay more than 6 inches away from your captain, because I know he's got his Warlord trait that gives him a 6-inch heroic intervention. Attacking first with my Chaos Lord with 5 attacks because of Shock Assault. And because of his Warlord trait, first amongst traitors, normally it would be a 5 or greater for death to the False Emperor. But because I have a Thunderhammer, it's going to be on 6s only for this. So I got no 6s, but I got all hits at least. So that's 5 hits. And wounding you on 2s. That's 4 wounds.
That's a 6-up save for me. Ooh. Nope.
4 go through.
Black Rage rolls.
Nope. Dead. Nope. Nope. And nope.
No. Okay. We're gone.
Next, I'll go with my Chaos Space Marines over here. 11 attacks in total, including a Shock Assault. And I will hit you on 3s. Death to the False Emperor on 5 pluses because of my Warlord trait. And rerolling 1s because my Warlord is nearby. That's 5 Death to the False Emperors. Rerolling the 1. Wounding you on 4s.
No AP, 3-up save.
4 go through.
If I roll any 6s, I ignore those because of Black Rage. But of course, no 6s.
Ooh.
4 more.
Definitely the best
To
choice.
their glory.
Now over here on this side, I'll be attacking with the Lord Discordant against your Bale Predator. Attacking with his Reaper Chain Glaive now with 5 attacks because of Hateful Assault. Hitting on 2s. And 5 pluses are Death to the False Emperor because of his Aura of Discord. Wounding you on 3s. 3 wounds.
I need a 5 on the dice.
Getting 1. 2 go through for 2 damage apiece. Total of 4 wounds lost. Yeah, that's kind of a big deal. Rolling for his Mechatendrils. Whoop. That's 2 misses. 5 additional attacks with his bladed limbs and tail. Okay, that's very good. And these 5s and 6s are Death to the False Emperor. Nice. Wounding you on 4s. 3 wounds.
5 up.
Saved 1, 2 go through. This is D3 damage apiece. 5 equal down by 5 now.
Oh, man.
You down to 2?
I'm down to 2.
Last attack with my Technovirus Injector. Hitting on a 2. I'm going to have to command point reroll that. That's a hit. Wounding on a 3. And that's where you survive, my dear. Because you're so lucky that was -4. And that would have gone through your armor. And the damage was D3.
Oh.
And wow. 6 goes to a 5 for command points.
I'm going to attack back your Chaos Space Marines because if by some chance I manage to kill them, I'd hold the objective. 8 attacks hitting on 3s. Wounding on 4s.
No.
Oh, all 3s. What the heck?
You needed veterans of the Long War.
Well, it's impossible for them to make their morale even with "and they shall know no fear." So I'm going to have to take them out.
And you're not going to spend 2 command points?
Oh, definitely not at this point.
Okay. Because I have more guys on the objective anyways.
Yeah, they're gone.
That means that's first strike for me because I killed a unit in my first turn. At the beginning of Blood Angel's turn 2, we're scoring objectives. You hold 3.
I have 3.
Because one back there, the one in the middle, and the one on the far side. 3 to my 1 that I got for first strike. So we forgot to actually roll for hits for the Bell Pred last round, so you get 1 attack, so you have 2 wounds left.
Okay, hitting on 6.
Nope.
Nope. First things first, in this movement phase, I'm going to move my Invictor Warsuit 10 inches. Just kind of tuck him up in this little space here so that I can take out the Disco Lord, or at least try. And my Veil Predator will just stay in combat so that he can't overwatch, or the Disco Lord can't overwatch my Invictor Warsuit. Okay, I'm going to move Mephiston, his 7 inches here, which is basically puts him right on the objective. And in the psychic phase, I will use Wings of Sanguinius to bring him around, because the idea is to cause some damage to those rhinos and potentially hold that objective. Maybe not hold it, but rather contest it so that you don't get a victory point at the beginning of your turn.
Yeah, that's probably more likely.
I
But
probably can take both those rhinos.
you might get lucky. I mean, he is a beast. Like, he may do it.
Smash Captain is moving up 12. Let's go for it. Chaos Lord.
All right, Thunderhammer versus Thunderhammer.
Yeah. Psychic phase now. With Mephiston, I'm going to roll for Wings of Sanguinius. And I make it. That's 12 inches, and that puts me right on top of that objective. Don't fall over, Mephiston. Rolling for Smite.
Okay.
Wow. Literally, you had just said to me what happens when you roll an 11.
Uh-huh.
Like, literally, I just learned about that. And I rolled an 11.
Mm-hmm.
That's fun.
That's a big deal.
Forgot to mention that Smite was targeting this guy right here.
That was pretty obvious, so that's okay. So D6 mortal wounds, hope for a 3 or greater.
No! No! Can I do that again?
I mean, you have the command points to re-roll it.
Yes!
Okay.
Yes, I'm using a command point to re-roll that.
Okay.
Flip and flip. 5 command points becomes... What? Where's the 4?
It's not a 6. It's a 4. You do realize that there is a chance that you could roll a 1 or a 2 again.
There is a chance, but it was worth it.
Okay.
Here we go.
I don't mean to laugh, but it just makes me love my life.
Do I get another command
No,
point?
you can't re-roll a re-roll.
Oh.
So
I can't even.
Talk about a bait and switch of a success.
That was devastating.
Right? Oh man. Like, I actually feel for you there. Like, I was like, oh, okay.
Like, I feel gut punched right now.
Because if you don't take that out, I get a victory point at the beginning of my turn.
Yeah.
Which I'm okay with,
It's
but still.
really not.
That should have
I don't
died.
think it's in the realm of possibility now.
No, I think you'll... Really? No, you'll kill him.
Yeah.
Your close combat will kill him. If it doesn't, then he deserves to not get a victory point.
Shooting phase now. Intercessors shooting at your cultists with their autobolt rifles. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s.
That's 4, and there's no AP on that, so I'll have a 6-up save. Thank you very... Oh, nope, never mind. There is no 6-up save, because this is round 2, and we are in the tactical doctrine. Therefore, no saves for me. So, 1, 2, 3, 4.
These intercessors over here are going to shoot at those cultists over there with their autobolt rifles.
As opposed to the other cultists on the board?
No. Hitting on 3s.
Mm-hmm.
Wounding on 3s.
Oh,
Oh,
jeez.
jeez.
Wow,
What?
only 1! That could have potentially taken out, like, almost all my guys, but only killed 1 there. Wow.
Wow. Intercessors over here shooting at your Chaos Space Marines. Let's see if that goes better than the last time. Wounding on 4s this time.
-1 because of tactical doctrine, so I'm 4-up save. That's 1 dead. Bink.
Mephiston's gonna supercharge his plasma pistol to hit your rhino. I need a 2.
You can spend a command point to re-roll that so that you don't kill yourself.
This is insane. What is with Mephiston today?
I don't know.
And all the ones.
Yeah, it's not good for business.
Yes, I'm spending a command point.
Okay, just don't get another one.
Erg.
Here it is. Are you ready? Okay, there you go. You move back like it's an explosion on the table.
4 becomes a 3. Oh gosh, now I need a 3 to wound.
There you go. Now I need a 6 to save. And I don't. Let's see if I explode.
Okay.
On a 6 I explode. I don't. You destroy it in the shooting phase, which is what you wanted.
Yes, it was worth taking out. My Smash Captain is going to throw a frag grenade at your Chaos Space Marines. Rolling a d6 to see how many shots I get. 2. Hitting on 2s. Wounding on 5s. No. My Invictor Warsuit is going to shoot now at your cultists. Going to combine the shots of the Stubber and the Bolter because the wound roll is the same. And because I moved, I'm hitting on 4s. 3 hits, wounding on 3s. 2 go through.
2 dead.
2, yeah. Oh.
No save for me.
Should have been more. Coming in with my auto cannon now. I get 6 shots and I'm hitting on 4s. 2 hits, wounding on 2s. Got him.
2 more dead.
Okay, I'm going to charge with my Invictor Warsuit into the Lord Discordant. Can't really fail this charge roll, but I'm doing it anyway. Mephiston's going to charge this Rhino.
Overwatching with my bolters, getting 1 hit, and that's a wound.
2+ save.
Made it.
Made it. I'm just going to move him in, but stay on the objective. How's that? Really can't get much closer. My captain is going to charge your Lord.
Throw a crack grenade at you. That's a miss.
Rolling for the charge.
4. You're in.
Yeah. Thank you.
And I'll turn to face you and we can hammer time it out.
Spending 1 command point for Red Rampage, which adds D3 attacks to my Smash Captain. That's good.
That's very good.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have 2 command points left.
Yep. So that's a total of 8 hits, and because of my Hammer of Bale, I'm hitting on 2s. Rerolling this 1 because I'm a captain. Nice. 8 hits, wounding on 2s now. Oh.
5 wounds. I gotta save 4 of these in order to live. 4 up, Sigil of Corruption, invuln save. Let's see if I can do it. 1 at a time for dramatic effect. Looking for a 4+.
Ah.
Nope. And yes.
Ah.
And yes.
Ah.
Yes.
Ah.
Oh! I should definitely spend a command point, otherwise I'm dead. So I will do that, and I gotta get your anticipation reaction. And I live! Oh my goodness!
Do I have any other weapons I can use against you?
Not right now. Down to 2 wounds, and I'm down another command point. And while we're at it, I'm gonna spend 2 command points to interrupt you.
So rude.
I'm just gonna do it. My Lord Discordant will attack your Invictor Warsuit. Because otherwise I will be demolished, and that isn't good for business. And you charged me, so that is 5 hits for me because of Hateful Assault. Hitting you in 2s with my Impaler Chainglaive. Death to the False Emperor. And that's 6. Wounding you in 5s here because I did not charge. Getting 3 wounds.
5 up save for me.
Oh!
I saved them all!
Mecha Tendrils. 2 hits. Wounding on 5s.
It's a 3 up save. And I save it.
Save it. Bladed Limbs and Tail. Hitting on 2s. Oh, look at those beautiful
gosh.
5s and 6s. Death to the False Emperor. So that's extra hits. Wounding you on 4s. Only 2.
-2, so it's 5 up save. Oh.
Both go through. D3 damage apiece.
Okay.
Getting 4. Taken off of you.
That 13 goes down to 9.
Technovirus Injector now. That's a miss. Once again, this thing is useless.
All the names of stuff that he has are so yucky.
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff.
They're so gross.
Well, it was worth a shot. A lot more needed to happen there, so you can go ahead and attack me with them if you want.
I will. 5 hits with my Invictor Fist because I charged. Hitting on 3s. Nice. Wounding on 2s. Again, nice.
5 up invuln save for me.
Too bad, so sad.
I'm dead because it's 3 damage apiece.
It is.
Yeah, oh yeah.
3. So does that mean you do 3 times 4 is 12?
Yeah, that's
Is that how it works?
It's called rubbing it in, but yes, that's what I'm dead. I'm pretty dead right now.
I just want to make sure I understand.
Well, you make
how
sure.
it works.
I am so dead.
And how many wounds does he? Oh, he had 7.
Yeah,
Okay. So you like at -5.
And how many wounds?
Oh,
he was
can I-
overkilled.
May I knock him over?
Yeah.
No, I
No,
won't
don't
back up.
touch him.
I won't.
He's already dead.
The stupid tendrils are touching me.
No explosion for me.
Bye, Disco Lord. And Mephiston, you're up. 6 attacks with your Vitaris. Hitting on 2s. 5 hits, wounding on 3s.
Oh boy.
Nice.
I need 6s here to save these. Nothing.
Oh yeah, that would be tough. D3 damage apiece.
And that's death.
This does 1 stay 1?
And I gotta say, that's exactly 10 wounds because it's D3, so you are lucky.
How do you count that so fast? I'm sitting here like halving everything and trying to add it all up.
Well, those are 3s, that's a 2, and that's a 1 and a 1. Let's see if I explode. Nope.
Good, you take me out with you.
Now I'm attacking back with my Chaos Lord, hitting you on 3s. And such. Well, I get to reroll these 1s. Oh my goodness!
Oh.
And that 6 is Death to the False Emperor because of my Warlord trait. And that is a miss, unfortunately. So I only get 3 hits. And wounding you on 2s. 3 wounds.
Mm-hmm.
This can kill you.
Yeah. That's a 4-up invuln save for me.
Okay, so you are also down to 2 wounds, just like me.
Okay. Boom.
Now rolling for morale for these cultists, I lost 9, so it's dice plus 3, losing another 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ouch. But still holding it at the beginning of my turn. Black Legion turn 2. At the beginning of my turn, I hold 2 objectives. This over here with my Chaos Space Marines, and this over here with my cultists. Bringing me to 3 victory points. And it ties up the game. We are both at 3. First things first, gonna disembark my Havocs, who you tried so hard to kill, but no, they are Schwarzenegger commandos. You cannot kill them, no matter how hard you try, with all your death company. I don't mean to rub it in, but you did it to me when my Lord Discordant died. What?
I can try harder again next time.
Next time. Sounded like you're from Minnesota. I've made it so they are disembarked within 6 inches of my Chaos Lord, so they get their rerolls to hit. And they're going to be focusing on some stuff. You better believe they're going to be focusing on those intercessors over there. Because if I can kill you off of that objective, you get 1 less victory point at the beginning of your turn. These Chaos Space Marines over here are going to move in this direction because they want Mephiston to be the closest enemy unit. And I want to fire at him because, you know, my Lord can take out your Lord. And that's just the story I'm sticking to. Over on this side, I gotta move my cultist up a little bit so that he's within coherency. And then, over on this side, at the end of my movement phase, I'm gonna drop my Terminators in right here, more than 9 inches away from your intercessors, but within 24 inches of that intercessor squad, because my goal is to take out 2 intercessor squads this turn, denying you 2 victory puntos on
Let's hope
tu
the dice
turno.
are in your favor.
Okay. I don't know what you said, but
I just said I hope the dice are in your favor.
that's what I said. On to the shooting phase now. We got a crack grenade from my Chaos Space Marine champion into the face of Mephiston, hitting you on a 3. And that's a hit, and we're wounding you. What? On a 3. That's a wound. Look at that. -1, my dear.
A 2-up goes to a 3-up. Yeah.
Yeah. Rapid firing the bolters now, hitting on 3s. Okay, Jay's family's here. And wounding on, oh boy. Okay, that's 2. Wounding on 4s because you have toughness 5.
That's 2 plus save. I do.
Alright, they did nothing. Reaper chain cannons now. Firing at those intercessors.
Those are massive.
Oh yes. Hitting you on 3s.
Rerolling ones because I'm close to the Chaos Lord.
So many.
Yeah, that's a lot. Wounding on 3s. 22 wounds.
I'm a 4-up save and I need bigger hands.
I'm looking for 9 dice that are below 4. Oh, that might be it. For a total of 11.
Mm-hmm.
And that takes them out.
All of them.
Oh, yes. They're dead. Now for my Terminators. They're going to shoot at these Intercessors. With their combi bolters hitting on 3s. Wounding on 4s. Now if you fail all 9, they all die.
Oh, jeez.
But
Get those ones out of there.
you'll only fail 3. Watch this.
Okay.
1, 2. I was wrong. Only failed 2. But one guy does die, and another guy only has 1 wound left.
Okay, well, I'm going to keep that guy with the 1 wound left.
You can't.
He's already got him there.
He's got to die
Oh,
first.
he's got to go first.
He's got to die first.
Boom. Okay, 1. Then that moves up to that guy.
My cultists with their auto guns, they might as well fire at the... Sure. No. Hold on. You only have 2 wounds left.
I do only have 2 wounds
Okay,
left.
Bale Predator it is.
I was staying quiet about that.
Yeah, so here we go. Hitting on 4s. And getting 5. That's enough. Wounding on 6s. I just need a couple of these. And I don't get a single one.
No.
These Chaos Space Marines are going to charge Here's the problem. If I charge Mephiston, then I gotta go first with these guys. And if I go first with these guys, you have 2 command points left. You can interrupt and kill my Chaos Lord over here. However, if that happens, then you get a victory point for my Chaos Lord dying, plus my Chaos Lord is dead, which is not good. If I don't charge Mephiston, you get a victory point at the beginning of your turn, because I'm not on you. That's if I survive the Vitara's attacks to my neck.
You won't.
Which I probably won't. So thank you for answering the question for me. I'm not going to charge you. I'm just going to go straight over here, and I'm going to attack you, my Chaos Lord, 4 attacks. Hitting you on 3s. 6s are Death to the False Emperor.
Yeah.
Normally I'm 5s because of my Warlord trait, but 6s because I am wielding a Thunderhammer.
Ugh.
Nice. So that is 6, and wounding you on 2s. All wounds. Look at those 2s. That's 6. 4-up and 1 save. If you fail a single one, you are dead.
Oh.
Stranger things, man. Stranger things.
Yeah, I failed 2.
You failed 2. And here's the thing. If you only failed 1, you could have actually re-rolled it.
Yeah.
But that is death.
Sad day for my Smash Captain.
That's death to the False Emperor right there. 3 goes to a 4 victory points because I just got Warlord killed. Blood Angels turn 3. At the beginning of your turn, you hold 1, 2, 3 objectives.
Yeah. Movement phase. First thing I'm gonna do is move my Bale Predator up onto this objective. I can only move 3, but I'm still close enough to hold it. I'm gonna move my Invictor Warsuit back onto this objective so that I've got 2 units on it. Turn you that way so you're facing the battle. Mephiston's moving back 7. I'm going to roll to advance Mephiston in case I fail my wings, so I'll add 1 to this roll because of Red Thirst. So it's a 3-inch advance.
That gets you in. Oh yeah.
You like that?
Yeah, I like that. That's good.
Is that good? I'm going to bring my Intercessors up in front of Mephiston so that they are the closest enemy unit. And still hold that objective at the same time. Mephiston.
My Mephiston. My Mephiston.
Rolling for Smite. I'm going to see if I can get those Chaos Space Marines over there.
Over there.
Over there.
And you do.
And I do. That was a
D3
1.
mortal wounds.
That was a 1. Hold on.
Oh, what, you got 5 wounds on the Intercessor?
Babe, hold on.
I'm holding on to dear life.
D3 mortal wounds.
Killing me.
Oh, bummer.
Oh, bummer. You just killed 2 of my guys.
Know, but it
What do you mean, bummer?
If that was a 6, that would have been better.
Well, it would have killed 3 guys instead of 2.
Yes, exactly. That's better.
You're not wrong.
And now I'm going to roll for some wings.
Mm-hmm. Are they Cajun?
I don't like that.
Are they
I'm a
barbecue?
I like honey garlic.
You like honey garlic?
I do like honey garlic. I like a spicy Thai.
That sounded like a song. I like it like a...
And here he goes. Wings. Boom. Still on the objective. Shooting phase now. Heavy flamers on my Bale Predator. I'm targeting those cultists. And I get 7. Wounding on 3s. That is a crappy roll.
Yeah, but
it's enough.
You got 4, yes.
Yeah.
Death by flame.
Oh, man. And my Bale Predator holds that objective.
He does indeed. Well, at the beginning of your next turn, he will.
Well,
That's
sure.
not if I don't kill him in the meantime.
But you're not gonna.
I probably won't, but I just wanted
You're
to say
too
it.
far away from him.
Well, now I am. I'm going to move closer to you. It's sad.
Heavy stubbers now with my Invictor Warsuit, hitting on your Terminators. I need 4s. I should add, it's because I moved.
Oh, you were moving and grooving, were you?
Sorry, I forgot to say that.
All right, that's okay.
4 hits, wounding on 4s.
Getting 3.
3.
All right. Just going to ask, are you going to stay in the tactical doctrine or go in the assault doctrine?
Tactical. Because I'm shooting at you right now.
Well, it makes sense. Okay. I was hoping to like catch you, but no.
No, you're not.
No. Too smart, huh?
No.
That had nothing to do. I was trying to pinstripe you and distract you from the fact that you just wounded my Terminators. Now I'm going to roll, and it's 3+ on their saves, and I'm going to make all but 1. 1 goes through. 1 is wounded with 1, has 1 wound remaining. Let's put it on, yeah, put it on that guy.
Heavy bolter now, hitting on 4s.
2.
Okay. Wounding on 3s.
1. Also a 3+, and I make it.
Auto cannon is hitting on 4s.
Oh, only 2.
Oh, gosh. Wounding on 3s.
1.
1.
-1. So I am a 3-up save, and I'm going to save it.
Oh.
That does nada.
Intercessors shooting with their autobolt rifles at those Chaos Space Marines. Hitting on 3s.
Yeah.
Wounding on 4s.
These. -1 on this, so I'm a 4-up. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
1 goes through, though, so 1's dead.
Yeah.
First things first, let's see if I can regain another wound here on my Rhino. I didn't actually do it at the beginning of last turn. I rolled a 6. I actually managed to do that. Never in the history of any of the games I've ever played 2 turns in a row regain wounds on Rhinos. That's ridiculous. Wow. I'm going to put my Lord inside this Rhino because why not? I am now bracketed to middle bracket. I can actually move it a little bit farther. I'm going to put the... Oh no, they need to stay there. No, they don't. My Havocs are there. This squad of Chaos Space Marines is going to go inside the Rhino. This squad of Chaos Space Marines back there, they're going to move and advance back this direction so that they can also go inside the Rhino. Now I'm going to move the Rhino. I'll advance it. 3, so I'll go a total of 9. So I'm right there. My Havocs will move over here so that they can be on the objective still and have line of sight to those intercessors right there. These Terminators will move up. And actually, hold on, let me go over this way just slightly so that they can be on that objective. It just makes sense. Change that to Chaos so we know who's holding it. Shooting phase now. Havocs going to fire at these intercessors right there. Reaper chain cannons now, hitting on 3s. And wounding on 3s. -1, 4-up save for you.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, man. Oh, bummer.
And that's all of them. Just take them off.
I got him.
Triage your own dead. Now over here we got these Terminators going to shoot at Mephiston, who is now the closest enemy unit. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 5s. Getting 5.
That's a 2-up save.
1 goes through.
1 goes through. Lord of Death, 5+.
Fail.
So his 6 wounds goes down to 5.
So at the beginning of my turn, I was holding this objective. That was the only victory point that I got. And so that brings me up to 5 victory points to your 3, but it now goes into your turn 4.
Well, it looks like I am holding 3 objectives. So my victory points go from a 3 to a 6.
And now you're beating me by 1.
Yeah, momentarily.
That's a close game.
Yeah. Movement phase for me. Mephiston's going to move back here. Okay, Invictor Warsuit, moving up to this objective.
Oh, musical chairs, huh?
Yeah. I want to move my intercessors up closer towards this objective so that 2 units are holding it. But in order to do that, I'm going to have to advance them. So I'm going to need a 2. And there we go.
Barely.
Up we go. Oh, come on. And my Veiled Predator is going to stay where he is on that objective. Gonna have to bypass the psychic phase because Mephiston's too far away from anything to use any of my psychic abilities, but that's okay because he's protected by all of this stuff up here. So he's just gonna hang on to that objective for now. So I'm gonna use my Invictor Warsuit and target your Terminators so they can't charge me. That's basically the idea.
Okay.
Okay? So, coming in with my Heavy Bolter.
So when you say heavy bolter, you mean heavy stubber because you have 2 of those. So that's
Oh, I got them mixed up.
a little bit. That's fine. So you got 4 hits.
Okay. Wounding on force. There we go. 3 wounds.
One of my Terminators was already wounded, and that's -1, so 3 up. 1 guy dies.
And now with my Heavy Bolter, 3 shots hitting on force. Wah! Can I do that again? It just sort of like fell out of my hand.
I mean, you already grabbed it, so you're like asking me permission after you need to ask for forgiveness.
It fell out of my hand.
I have no problem with it.
Okay,
no
rolling
problem.
now. 2 hits.
That was the guy that fell. Anyway,
Yeah.
that 2.
Wounding on 3s.
And 1.
Okay.
And that's a wound. Boop.
Bring on the autocannon. 6 shots. Hitting on 4s. Wounding on 3s.
2.
2 wounds.
And that's 1 save, 1 death,
Yep.
2 dead Terminators.
Yeah, I wanted more. My intercessors advanced, so that's it for shooting. Scratch that, because they have assault weapons, just at -1 ballistic skill. So I'm hitting on 4s instead of 3s. Oh, damn.
Now that that's a 5, you'll want to keep it now.
I didn't actually even know what it was the last time that happened.
Okay.
But my hand is not big enough to hold all these dice.
Oh, it's not.
Ah, they're all
okay,
falling.
all right.
Okay, here we go. Ready, set, go.
Wounding on 4s, and look at that. You didn't get a single 3 anyway, so it didn't even
Yeah,
matter.
well, whatever.
And now you're wounding on 4s.
Okay. Flying everywhere.
That's 5.
Man.
This is only -1 on this because you are now in the Assault Doctrine. And 1 goes through. Wounded once. Didn't kill enough for me to have to roll for morale, so it's on to my turn. At the beginning of my turn, I get 2 victory points because I hold 2 objectives. 1 right here and 1 over there with those Terminators. Bringing me to 7 to your 6. Gonna roll for repair for the Rhino on a 6. Nope. But I will move to advance him. 4 plus a 6. He moves a 10. So I will move like so. These Terminators over here. Sure, I might as well move a little close. Yeah, sure, why not? They were already on the objective. There's nothing really else I could do with them, so I'm just going to hold them there on that objective. My Havocs will move this way. I'll have to string them out. My Rhino plus my Terminators are going to combine their bolter shots and fire at your intercessors.
You can do that?
Because I'm rolling all the same thing, I need the same to wound you. I'm just going to do it. Wounding on 4s. Getting 3. 3 up. I'll save.
I'll save.
That's why I combined them, because
Okay.
I didn't think they'd do much.
Oh, okay.
Now my Havocs, who are Marcus Flaneshed, I'm going to spend my last 2 command points, right here, for Endless Cacophony, which allows them to shoot twice at the end of the shooting phase. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot with them, and then I'm going to shoot with them again at the end of the shooting phase. So I'm just going to spend it now, so I'll just roll it all together. And I'm going to target your Invictor Warsuit. Hitting on 3s.
Oh, my word.
Wounding on 5s. 6 wounds so far. I'll just roll the second volley. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 5s. 12 wounds in total. -1. 4 up save for you.
There we go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wounds go through.
Okay, my 9 goes to a 3.
Beginning of your turn here on turn 5. Blood Angels, you have 3 victory points because you hold 3 objectives, bringing you to 9. Okay, to my 7. It's a close game, man.
Alright, starting with my Invictor War Suit, I think I'm gonna target those Havocs back there.
Alright, so no moving, right?
No moving.
Yeah,
I like where I am.
Stay on the objectives, okay.
Yeah, no point to move. I don't think there's gonna be a whole lot of charging happening right now. So I've been trying to get rid of those Havocs for a long time, right from the beginning. It didn't happen. So maybe now is my shot. Let's give it a try. Hitting with my Stubbers on 5 because I'm bracketed. Oh, needing
5 pluses.
5 pluses, so that's 3 hits. Wounding on 5s.
Some higher toughness.
Because I'm, okay.
And that's
One
minus 1 to that, so I will be a 4 up. And I fail.
1 goes through.
And I'm going to take out my champion.
Oh. Why that choice?
Well, because that leaves me with my Reaper chain cannon still. Plus I'm Black Legion and I have higher leadership, so I'm not too concerned about that.
3 shots with my Heavy Bolter now, hitting on 5s.
2 hits.
2 hits.
Wow.
Wounding on 4s.
Whoa,
2 wounds.
Minus 1, so we're 4 up save here. Alright, I only saved 1. Oh, wait, no. I want to keep him there.
Yeah, I was going to say, the objective.
Yeah. Okay, so...
But here comes my autocannon.
Yeah, you're right.
6 shots with my autocannon, hitting on 5s.
This is where you whiff.
Why do you say that?
That's actually statistical. Okay?
I know, but you don't say this is where you whiff.
Yeah, I know.
Right as I'm doing it.
I thought it'd be funny, though, and it was.
It was not funny. Wounding on 3s. Come on. One wound.
1 wound. And here we go. This is where I save it.
Shush.
No, that's a death.
Okay, good.
You're lucky.
Man, I wanted to take them all out, though.
Oh, but you didn't.
2 of my intercessors here are within range to shoot at that Havoc.
You
Those
could always
Havocs.
shoot at the Terminators, you know.
Well, I'm going to try to take out the
Oh,
Havocs.
good luck. That's all I gotta say, Liam Neeson.
Autobolt rifles, 6 shots, hitting on 3s. 5s. 2.
Wow, lucky. And here we go. Look at this. Look at this. I saved both.
Save them.
I saved both. Now for morale. I lost 3 guys. I lost my champion as well, which means that my leadership is 5. If I roll a 6, one of these guys runs. And
That's a 5.
that's... I hold 3 objectives, 1, 2, 3, bringing me to, let's see, that's 7, so it would bring me to 10. I'm beating you by 1. By 1, fair. If the game ends...
At the end of his turn, right?
then I win by 1 point. So what I am going to do is I'm just going to move over here so that I am line breaker.
What does that mean?
Scratch that. I got to be wholly within your deployment zone, and I can't and hold the objective at the same time.
So all your guys would have to be behind the line?
They would be, yeah, but I would
Okay.
be sacrificing that, and I'm gambling. And if the game ends, I win anyway, so it doesn't even matter.
So why would the game go on past the end of round 5?
You roll a dice out of 3+, it goes to turn 6. Or 1 or 2, it ends though. So I have to move back into coherency a little bit. I'll stay there, and I got to stay exactly where I am in order to hold that objective. I'm going to do something here fair, and you're not going to like it.
Oh no.
But I have to do it just because, well, I just have to do it.
Destroy me. Go ahead.
I got to roll for my Rhino for repair. I don't get it. I'm going to disembark all 3 units. My Chaos Lord, my Chaos Space Marines, and my Chaos Space Marines number 2. There are now 3 units holding that objective, and there's a total of 7 bodies on that objective. If I do nothing, that will deny you points. My Havocs are going to shoot at your Invictor Warsuit. 16 shots, hitting on 3s. Wounding on 5s. For a total of 3. 4 up saves.
Oh my word.
1.
2 saves.
Chaos Lord's going to throw a crack grenade at him, hitting on a 2. That's a hit. And wounding you on a 5. That's a miss. Chaos Space Marine Squad number 1 with 2 here. Going to shoot at your Invictor Warsuit. 1 with a crack grenade, hitting on a 3, wounding on a 5. Nope. And the other guy shooting its bolter. That's a miss, but I got a 1 there. Rerolling because of the Chaos Lord, nothing. The second squad now with 4 guys, one of them throwing a crack grenade. That's a hit. And wounding you on a 5. That's nothing. Now shooting the bolters, hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s. And here it is, wounding on 5s. 2 5+s right here. 1.
Oh.
Okay, no. You get to roll for your save.
Oh, yeah.
Regular save, 3 up.
Okay, 3 up.
Oh, down to 1. Down to 1. My Rhino will fire at the Invictor Warsuit.
Oh, and he's going to go down.
And that's 3 hits. And wounding you on 5s. That's 1 wound.
Okay.
3 up save. A simple 1 or a 2. He's dead. He's dead.
Go. Let's see if I explode.
That's bad for both. Okay.
I do not.
I'm actually glad you didn't
Yeah,
explode.
because we'd all be...
Yeah, you would have killed me.
Boom.
Now these Terminators at your intercessors. 12 shots hitting on 3s. Wounding you on 4s. Only 2.
Oh, 3 up save. Oh, dang.
1 guy dies. Charge phase, we got my Chaos Lord charging your intercessors.
I'll overwatch with my auto bolt rifles hitting on 6s.
3.
3?
1 guy's really good at hitting.
Seriously. I'll wound you on 4s. Yeah,
That's
1 wound.
1 wound, -1. 4 up. That goes through. I only have 1 wound left. Rolling for my charge. That's an 8, because Corn wants it. I might as well charge in my Chaos Space Marines just as redundancy. So the squad of 4 is going to go in with another Corn wants it with 8. Awesome. And sure, why not the other one? No, the other ones are just going to watch. Whatever. Going first with my Chaos Lord, though. And I'm going to hit you on 3s. Looking for those sweet 6s, because it's Death to the False Emperor. So I only get 3 hits there, but that's all I need. I'm wounding you on 2s. Don't get any 1s here. Don't get any 1s. Thank you. That's all wounds. 3 wounds.
3 wounds, 6 up save. I'm a goner. Yeah.
And wow. Yep, because it's 3 damage apiece, so boom, boom.
It's over.
That's the
I
end.
think it's over.
Roll a dice. You started, so you roll on the 1 or 2, the game ends.
Kind of wanted to see Mephiston and your Chaos Lord duke it out, though.
Really?
Yes.
Well, I only have 1 wound left. You
We
would
will have to see.
Blood Angels turn 6. The beginning of your turn. You have 2 objectives, bringing your total to 11 victory points. And to my 10. So you're currently beating me by 1.
Yeah, but I know that point-wise I can't win this game. So let's just have some fun. And let me see how many of your guys I can obliterate before it's all over.
It's a very Corn type of attitude, my dear. And I
It
love it.
is?
Oh, yeah, you better believe it. I love it. I love it so much.
I'm just not done. My Bale Predator only moves 3, so I'm going to just turn him right around and... Oh, geez. Bang into the building as I go. About there?
That's about right.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is... I don't care about leaving that objective anymore because... Like I just said,
Right, you care about death.
I'm just gonna have some fun flaming you up. Mephiston is coming in for the fight of your life, Mr. Warlord. And there we go. Psychic phase, and I finally get to use my blood lance. And if I can roll a 6, I can do it.
Okay.
Okay, let's see.
There
Got
it
it.
is. That's more than a 6. Okay, so where's the line you're drawing?
Right through these guys.
Oh boy. Okay. You do got to roll a 5+, and for every
do.
5+, you inflict a mortal wound. So this is on the Lord.
This is on the Lord.
All right, it's not gonna happen.
Oh my
Okay,
gosh.
Corn wants close combat. It's not gonna happen. Oh! Zeech wants it. He's dead. Okay.
Yes!
And now for the Chaos Marines, 2 dice,
Oh my god.
5+.
I don't even care about those guys. Just wanted that Warlord gun. One of them's gone.
Yeah, you kill another guy.
Rolling for smite.
And to the other unit, because they're
Oh,
closest.
to these guys. Yep.
And you didn't make it.
I did not.
You do have a couple command points, though. You wanted to use one?
Yeah. For sure.
For sure.
There we go.
All right, D3. And 2 dice.
2. My 2 goes to a 1. Mephiston's gonna shoot his plasma pistol at that last Chaos Space Marine. Hitting on 2s.
Yep.
Got it. Wounding on 3s. No. I just learned about split fire. So my Bale Predator is going to target this Chaos Space Marine with its heavy flamers. And these Space Marines with everything else. Rolling to see how many heavy hits I get with my heavy flamers.
They're definitely heavy hits.
5. Wounding on 3s.
4. Okay, let's see if I can make the saves with 4 pluses. Nope. Dead.
Rolling for my Flamestorm Cannon.
2.
Wounding on 3s.
2 wounds. Saves. And that's 2 deaths. Didn't even need to fire the Storm Bolter, which is okay. That's the end of your turn. Now it's going on to Black Legion. Beginning of my turn, I score 3 victory points for holding 3 objectives, bringing my total to 13 to your 11. I'm ahead of you by 2 victory points. Beginning my turn, let's see if I regain another wound. I don't. I'm going to move my Rhino up, meaning I'll advance him. So I'm stealing that objective from you.
Do you have both of them? Are you close enough to have both?
Actually, I might. Let me see. I don't think I am.
No?
No.
Okay.
So I'll just do that so you can't get your victory point.
Oh.
But I'm going to probably kill you anyway with my Reaper autocannon. So let's see if I do. I'm also going to move my Terminators closer to Mephiston just because of, being able to possibly charge you. And then my shooting phase will consist of my Havoc shooting Mephiston because he's the closest enemy unit, hitting on 3s with the Reaper autocannons, wounding you on 4s.
-1, 3-up save. Come on, Lord of Death.
2 Lord of Death rolls, 5 pluses you ignore.
Alright.
And you take 1 wound. Our Terminators will now fire at you with their combi bolters. And look, one is actually in range to shoot with his Melta. Ooh. I'm going to shoot with both of his shots, so I got to do it separately because he hits on 4s. So 4s with this combi, and then wounding on 5s. So that does 1 wound there. And then I'll roll separately for the other ones, hitting on 3s, and then wounding on 5s. So you take 2 regular wounds with the bolter, and now for the Melta, that's a hit, and wounding on a 3. Saving for the bolters first, 2 pluses.
Okay. No.
Ooh, 1 goes through. Now roll a dice, 5 plus, Lord of Death, you ignore it. You ignore it.
do.
Now for the Melta.
Okay.
This one is -4, so on a 6, you save 1 dice.
Oh, on a 6.
On a
That's
6,
tough.
okay.
No, okay, but I get to
No,
roll.
I gotta roll for the damage now.
Oh, okay.
And I hope for something high. 4, that's the exact amount of wounds you have left. Lord of Death, 5 pluses, ignore him. Get him here. Ah! You saved 2 of them, so you're down to 2 wounds.
Cool.
I advance with my Rhino, I cannot shoot, so I'm going to charge you with my Terminators.
Overwatching with my plasma pistol, hitting on 6. Nope.
Come on, Terminators. Rolling for the charge now. Getting an 8 because Korn wants it. 4.
Not bad enough.
Okay.
Alright, let's see if we keep going.
Game continues on a 4 plus. It does.
We do not.
So it looks like it is a Black Legion victory. It is 13 to 11.
That was a close one, but the Lord of Death lives to see another day.
He does. Epic handshake. Thank you very much.
It's a good one.
We're going to do a post-game discussion for this video.
Yes.
Click on the link in the video description below. That will be in the MiniWarGaming vault. Thank you very much, guys, for tuning into this battle. And stay tuned for more in the future. Leave your comments below and let us know what else you'd like to see.
Happy wargaming!